Hey, howdy, hey everyone, yeah? How goes it, yeah? How's everybody doing? Hey, howdy, hello there, yeah. What, you love my ASMR videos, yeah? I don't do that. I'm not very good with technology, I'm afraid, yeah. Can everybody hear me okay? Let me know if you can hear me alright. Or if I need to adjust my volume somehow, yeah. So I figured I'd have a bit of a chillax online little party. How's that sound, yeah? Good, good, 'cause I can never tell with these things, yeah? You can never tell. And if my voice doesn't sound quite right, it's because I just had a bit of a kitty cold. And it's got my throat a little bit gunky, so my voice may not sound quite like how you normally expect it to sound, yeah. But I'm not sick or anything, it's just came from allergies. Got some allergies going on, yeah. It's that weird time of year. Hello, hello, hello. Greetings, everyone, yeah? Yeah, allergies are the worst, man. Like, they're the worst. How am I today, Nia? Feeling pretty relaxed. Mostly just relaxed. Just vibing. Vibing, vibing, vibing. Haha. I can wave at you. Hi. Hi. I can wave. Waving. Waving. Oh, I can get pretty naughty. Unfortunately, I can't do that on this platform. Because last time I tried, yeah, I got kicked off. And they threatened to close my account, so... Can't get too naughty, man. Hello, new people joining. How is everybody? Well, for me, it's evening time, yeah, so how is everybody this fine evening? I was born with my name, Nica. It's the only name I ever had. It's the only name I'll ever know. Just how it is, yeah. Hello people coming in. Don't feel any pressure to do or say anything. This is just gonna be a nice, chill little internet party, yeah. Nice and chill. I had a busy week, and I just want to vibe. Just want to relax and vibe, yeah. Just relax and vibe. Just relax and vibe and relax and vibe. Hello. I've been alright, yeah. Just going about my days and my nights and everything in between, yeah. And everything in between. And so how are all of you? It would be rude of me to not ask how you're all doing, yeah? Excuse me 1 second. These dang allergies, I swear now. Stupid fall allergies. Fall allergies are the worst. Next is spring allergies, yeah. I don't like either of them. No, with allergies I get a tickle in my throat. It makes me cough. And I hate it, yeah. I really hate it. Hello, everybody, yeah? How's everybody doing, yeah? out of my good team, yeah. It's very frustrating. Not a whole lot's been new, really, yeah. Though, I think someone I spent some time with, their lady, got, knocked up. And is not sure if it's his or the person she hooked up with. So there's some drama there. And of course it's my fault for luring the boyfriend away when it was his choice to come hang out with me for a couple of weeks, Nia. You know? I didn't make him come hang out with me for a couple of weeks. He did it by himself, Nia. I would love some catnip, Nia, but unfortunately with my allergies, I don't think it would go over very well. Hey, howdy, hey, Nia. I'm doing alright, how are you? Yeah. It's just life, Nia. Just life. The last song that was playing, Nia? I wasn't really paying attention. I was busy focusing on chatting with you all, Nia. I'm kinda space-cased a bit, Nia. So, if I hyper-focus on one thing, which is like talking to somebody, I tend to, like, not pay attention to other things around me, Nia. So, music becomes white noise to me, Nia. So, I have no idea what was just playing. Yeah, last time I played with a laser, someone kept shining it in my eye and it hurt me. Yeah. It's very annoying. I haven't heard from Fidget in quite some time, yeah. It's been a little bit. I know she found a home that was willing to feed her a bit, and that's all I knew. That's all I got told, yeah. Just found someone who's willing to fill her up. I haven't got any cuddles yet today, but I've been spending most of my day here in my room, yeah. I haven't really gone out or talked to anybody. Yeah, you got 2 new cats? That's awesome. It's really awesome, yeah. Sneaky allergies. Yeah. You're right, Nia. The sun is a deadly laser. You're very right about that. I've never met a hellhound, yeah. Didn't even know those existed, to be honest. Hello to you too, Nia. Nope, no being late. We're just hanging out, Nia. Just hanging out and chit-chatting. No. Unless I'm in cat form, I don't really cough up any fur balls, Nia. If you're asking about this ASMR stuff, you're asking the wrong person, because I'm Nica, and I'm just a Neko who likes to party and party and party and also party, Nia. I party a lot. I don't really do much of the whole technology internet thing, except when I come online to do something like this, Nia, to talk to people. Because the only way I could back when there was that whole thing that kept people inside a lot, Nia. I believe the origin of the name Neko comes from the Japanese word for cat, which is Neko, and a lot of lore involving humanoid feline hybrids, Nia, tend to also stem from a lot of Japanese pop culture, Nia. They've existed in other places too, but the most modern depictions and famous ones have come from Japan, yeah. That's my understanding, at least. My best party story? Oh, I've been to so many parties. Been to so many parties. Let's see. There was one Halloween I was party hopping, yeah. Trying to find some good ones, so I went to the part of the city where all like the universities kind of are, and like they have their dormitories and their sororities and fraternity houses. You know how universities can be, yeah. So I went over there looking for a good party, but I was nervous because I wholly out of place there, yeah. That's not a very good place for Neko to be. But it was Halloween, so everybody just thought I was just in a cute, sexy costume, yeah? They didn't suspect anything. And on my hunt for a party, I came across a group of guys, yeah, dressed up as fruit. Not just any fruit. Fruit from this one underwear commercial, yeah. They were the underwear fruit. And I figured in my head, if people are gonna take their time to dress up as underwear fruit, yeah, they must know where the party is. So I followed those guys in their underwear fruit costumes. And they took me to the party. And it was an amazing party. There was awesome music, and people were dancing and laughing, yeah, and girls were stripping out of their costumes and getting all disheveled, and people were jumping into a pool, both in and out of costume, yeah, and all kinds of drinks, and there was jello shots, and other party favors were passed around too, yeah, so I definitely imbibed, and I felt real nice, and I got to go up with some nice gentleman and his lady friend up to their dorm to spend the night with them, and it was very pleasant, yeah. That was a very pleasant experience. Well, when you're in a crowd of people, yeah, especially when you're drinking, it gets really hot. So if you're in a lot of layers for a costume, I'm not surprised when people start stripping out of them, yeah. And guys were doing it too, but the girls started it. And everybody was like jumping into the pool, and it was just very silly. But those were some good jello shots, Nia. Very good jello shots. I've gone to a few nerd parties in my time. They happen at these things called conventions, yeah. Places where nerds gather to talk about nerd things, yeah, like comic books, yeah, and cartoons, and certain kinds of TV shows and movies, and books. And things like that, like just nerd things, yeah. Those places also have parties. And some of those parties get pretty crazy, yeah? You'd be surprised that nerds would know how to party, but there are nerds who know how to party, yeah? It's quite surprising. I went to a nerd party once that was pirate themed. And all the drinks were served out of flasks, yeah? And it was just pure straight rum, like there was no mixers. You just had to just drink the rum, yeah? You couldn't be a wimp about it. So I drank the rum. And I got very drunk, yeah? Very drunk. So I became an honorary Neko pirate, yeah? And again, also going to those nerd things back before my kind was more accepted by society. People just thought I was in a costume, yeah? Like I was one of those people dressed up for the event, so no one paid any attention. They just thought I was a skanky Japanese cartoon creature girl. when it comes to the clubs, yeah, you gotta go to the right kind of club. Because mainstream clubs are trash, yeah. Absolute trash. Worst drink I ever had? Oh, a friend of mine thought that she was an amazing drink mixer. So she would have her parties and she would insist on mixing all the drinks for everybody, yeah. Not let anyone else mix the drinks, only she could. And she made them way too strong. Like, she would make a screwdriver, yeah, which is orange juice and vodka. Except when she would pour it into the cup, she didn't do it by a shot. She would straight up pour the bottle into the cup, yeah. And she would pour it so, like, 2/3 or more of the cup was full of vodka, yeah. And then the rest was orange juice. So when you took a sip of the cup, you barely tasted orange juice, and you got hit by the burn of the vodka, yeah. It's crazy. It was bleh. Nasty. But she thought her drinks were amazing because they were so strong. Because she's like, oh, only a couple of my drinks and you'll be just tipsy in no time. And it's like, well, yeah, Jack. You know why? Because you overfill it with the booze first, and you have to hold your nose to drink your drinks. And then within a few drinks, you get hammered, and that's no fun. You don't want to go from 0 to hammered right away. You gotta build up to it. Jax, go to bartending school, please. A drink my friend Jax would make at her parties. Any drink she'd make at her parties. They were bad. Too much booze in one cup. Not enough mixer. Bleh. Bleh, yeah, bleh. This is the same girl, Nia, who's a friend of mine who would get alcohol poisoning at every other party where she would get to mix her own drinks. And she never understood why that would happen to her, Nia. And it's like, because you make your drinks too strong and you drink them too quickly. You're heading out? Well, have a good rest of your day / night, Nia, and sleep well. Don't worry, I'll do one of these again in the future. I like parties, whether they're high energy, low energy, medium energy. I just like them, Nia. Oh, I've seen bar fights, Nia. There've been a few excuse me. There have been a few bar fights over me, yeah. Or dudes are like arguing over who was talking to me first, yeah, and who was gonna take me home. And since they were fighting, that was just a big turnoff. And I'm like, I'm going home with neither of you. Fuck off, Nia. Controlled chaos in what context, Nia? Allergies. been invited to play those kinds of games, yeah. But they're really not my thing because I have a very tiny attention span. And when people are just talking and talking and talking and just droning on and on about whatever, I get bored, man. And then I drift off into space. Huh? Are we talking about again, yeah? Oh, I love to dance when there's enough room on the dance floor. I can just go. It's all good, yeah. I'm just hanging out, hanging out, hanging out, hanging out. Yeah. Hello, good to see you again too, Nia. Good to see you again too. Yeah, if you'll excuse me for a sec, I have to go to the little Neko's room and scratch the litter box. I'll be right back though. I'm back, yeah. Sorry about that. Had to clean up and such too, yeah. Thank you, thank you. Good to be back, good to be back. Oh, excuse me, I forgot to do this while I was in the bathroom, but I need to take an allergy medicine pill. Because my nose is all itchy. So itchy, man. Yeah, allergies really stink, man. I don't like them. I don't like them one wee little bit. So did I miss anything good while I was away? Any interesting conversations happen? Dun, 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 dun. Boops, 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 yeah, boops, yeah, boops, 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 yeah, boops, yeah, boops, boops, boops. What a shame, yeah. Aw, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. I can't always be the life of the party. Like, what if I have to go scratch a litter box or get the party supplies or something? Y'all have to be able to fend without me, Nia. Oh, it's chilly here too. I got my heat on full blast, Nia. Just because I don't have to pay for this apartment, so I can do whatever I want with it, within reason. Like blast the heat. Oh, absolutely. I would love to party with you, Nia. Have a good night. Sleep well. Any other questions for me, Nia? I'd be happy to answer questions. Questions for me, though, not for some person I don't know. Well, hasn't snowed here yet, but it will soon. Very soon. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my bones now. Do I like skiing yet? Not really. I tried it once when I went on a trip with somebody new and I was not good at it. I also didn't bring the right clothes for it, so the person I went with had to go shopping for me and it was really embarrassing, yeah. Especially because I'm not the biggest Neko, so the stuff barely fit and it was very awkward, yeah. It was just really awkward. So it was a very weird experience, yeah. Life's been okay. Been kind of boring lately, but it's been okay. The clubs are starting to open up again, so probably gonna hit them up soon. Maybe meet some people, run into old friends, yeah. I don't know how many lives I have, actually. Never bothered to ask an elder Neko. I'm sure an elder would know. I don't always land on my feet, I'm afraid, yeah. Unless I'm in cat form. Because I'm a real klutz sometimes, yeah. I like pineapple pizza. Oh, that would be a better question to ask someone who likes pizza, yeah. I'm not a big pizza eater. Because too much cheese can make my tummy hurt, yeah. Now, if you were talking sushi, I could eat sushi all day, every day. Give me all that sushi, yeah. And give me the expensive stuff, too. Don't skimp on me, yeah. I like milk once in a while as a treat, but I can't have too much of it or else it makes my tummy hurt really bad, yeah. I had a little bit earlier for dinner, yeah, and it was delicious. Nice salmon sushi. Well, most Nekos that I know of can't do dairy very well, yeah. But I've heard it's the same thing for humans too, so maybe it's a sign from whatever makes our bodies that maybe we shouldn't consume milk from animals we're not related to, Nia. I do have a favorite color, Nia. It is neon teal. Of course you can lay down, yeah? Do whatever you want. Just a chill hangout time. Chill, 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 chill. So I've been getting these texts from a guy who really wants to hang out with me tonight, Nia. And he said he's gonna be ready to pick me up in like 5 or 10 minutes. But I don't want to just leave y'all high and dry, Nia. So, the friend that I share this account with is also online, and she's willing to take over the party and keep entertaining you once I have to leave to go meet up with this guy. Because this guy drives like a super nice car, Nia, and he just treats me super nicely. So I'd hate to say no to him, Nia. Like, it'd be crazy to say no to him. But don't worry, my friend is super nice. I think people were looking for her earlier, but y'all were talking so much at once, I couldn't quite keep track. But yeah, she'll be on once I sign off to go catch up with this guy. Hope that's okay, Nia. I hope no one feels like insulted or ditched or anything. I never want to make anyone feel that way. It's just, if it was just some random Joe Blow, Nia, I probably would have been like, maybe tomorrow or maybe some other time. Yeah, I'm not feeling it. I'm kind of busy. But this guy, Nia, he's a real sweetie. And he knows how to spoil a Neko, Nia. Like, really knows how to spoil me. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop going on dates, to be honest, Nia. Because I still have yet to meet that so special someone that just locks me in, Nia. I've yet to meet that person. I've tried. I've been in monogamous relationships. I've tried my best, but I haven't found him. So, any last questions for me or comments or anything before I gotta go and meet my knight in shining armor, Nia? I think that's him. Yep, that's his text tone. Let's see. Up. He's gonna be pulling up in less than 5 minutes, Nia. Oh, I better go get ready. I want to look a little more presentable for going out, so. Alright. Thank you all for hanging out with me in this chill little internet party. Really love and appreciate you all, Nia. You're all really good friends. And don't worry, I'll do this again really, really soon, okay? Like, really, really soon. Alright. Off and away I go. And my other friend will be on in just 1 second. Just wait for her, okay? Bye. 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 Bye-bye. Mwah. Hello, 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 hello. Eyes here. Eyes here. How goes, everyone? Can you hear me okay? Yeah, sorry Nica had to go. She had an unexpected date, and we all know Nica with her dates. She doesn't like to say no. Vacation was good. Vacation was really good. It was far too short. We got in late Monday afternoon, so we really only had time to grab food and get settled in the hotel and such and go to bed. And then we had 3 days at the Disneyland resort parks. And then we had a late flight yesterday, but we only really had time to grab a late breakfast brunch thing after checkout, and then wander the shopping area for a couple hours, and then we had to go to the airport to catch our flight. So I really only had like 3 full days there, which, considering all the stuff that's packed into those theme parks, 3 days is not enough. I know it's only 2 theme parks in the California resort for Disney, but you can't see everything in just a couple of days. It's just so much packed in there, and it's so spread out, and especially with how the lines are, if you want to be able to see everything, you need at least 4 days. At least 2 days in each park, if not more. You basically have to make it be like a trip to Disney World, which is like a day in each Disney. It's basically the equivalent, like, if there's 1 day in each Disney World park, you have to do that equivalent for like 2 days per Disneyland park. Because it's a small space, but they cram a lot in that small space. I got to pilot the Millennium Falcon. It was fun. It was very, very, very fun to pilot the Millennium Falcon. Unfortunately, my older kid did not like that ride, but she was barely tall enough to get onto it to begin with, so the interactive features, she couldn't quite maneuver well enough to do it, so it frustrated her, so she didn't like that ride very much, but I enjoyed the heck out of it. And I didn't get to go on any of the Avengers rides. Sad. The lines were just way too long. It was like over an hour for Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout. And then like almost 2 hours for the Spider-Man ride that they just opened up. And I was like, I got kidlets. I'm not standing in those lines for that long. No way. No way. Oh, here's a story for you. I worked my butt off to get a boarding pass to get onto the new Star Wars ride, Rise of the Resistance, which has all new technology. It's very, like, super... It really makes you feel like you're in Star Wars. It's that well themed, and it's amazing. And I got halfway through the attraction, and it broke down. And unfortunately, when my boarding group was to get on the attraction, it was so late in the day that they couldn't guarantee, even though they did give me a free fast pass to ride it again same day if they got it back up in time. They said it would be at least an hour, and the park closed within like a couple hours after that ride broke down. So I'm like, I can't guarantee I'll be able to get on it again. And I couldn't, and I was so sad. I got like halfway through the ride, and it broke. I didn't get to see Kylo Ren. That's all I wanted. I just wanted to see my Star Wars husband. Well, there's a lot that goes into this attraction. Like, there's a lot. Like, the cast members, for the most part, are all acting. They're all performing. They're not just, directing you around a ride. They are in character. So they have to be completely in sync with each other. And then the different sections of the ride in the building have to all be in sync. So if one thing malfunctions, the whole ride is screwed. Or if, like, a couple cast members are out of place, it's screwed. It has to be working like a well-oiled machine. Next time I go to a Disney park, I'm dressing up Little Fox as Kylo Ren, because I learned if you have a kid dressed up as Kylo Ren, the stormtroopers will start following your child, and it's very funny. And I'm like, I want that. I want that. That'd be great. Because, unfortunately, only kids can dress up in the Disney parks. I think they said like kids under 14 can dress up. And they said adults can dress up if you're not a recognizable character. Like, you can dress up for Star Wars if you are your own original Jedi whatever character. That people won't be able to be like, oh, that's Luke Skywalker. Like, if you don't look like Luke Skywalker or anything like that, then that's okay. So basically, you can't dress up as a known character if you're an adult. But kids can dress up as whatever. And yeah, the reason why they have that rule about adults not dressing up as Disney property characters is because of liability things. If like a kid mistakes some random guest for being a cast member and they get treated poorly because it's just a guest, not a cast member, that reflects poorly on the company and puts the company in hot water. And it's just the mess they don't want. They just don't want the mess.
Because apparently there used to be people who would come dressed up who were very overzealous about being in character and acting like they were part of the Disney, and it drove the cast members crazy. Yes, during the hard ticket Halloween party, which is separate from just going into the parks, if you go to their Halloween parties that you have to get a special ticket for, you can dress up. And they don't mind. But aside from that, adults can't dress up. Unless you're doing something completely original. Like your own original Jedi outfit or whatever. That's why with adults you'll see a lot of what's called Disney bounding, where they'll wear outfits inspired by like Disney characters and things, where if you like squint you can kind of see it, but it's not so obvious that it's like a costume. I got to ride by myself the Incredicoaster, which the ride was originally called California Screamin' when it was first built like 20 years ago. But it got rethemed a couple years ago to be the Incredibles roller coaster, so it basically got a skin put over it to look like the Incredibles. Still the same ride mechanism, still the same track, so it's still an amazing roller coaster. But now it has Incredibles on it, so for me, that makes it even better because I love the Incredibles. So, because children couldn't go on it, they were too small. And my folks both had some health issues that they didn't want to go on a roller coaster. I went on it by myself, and I had an amazing time. I didn't buy the picture that the ride took because I was surrounded by people I don't know, and it just made me feel weird. So I'm like, no. But it looked incredibly silly, and I kind of wish I did get it, but I didn't need to. But the ride was great. It had that nice launch in the beginning, had that corkscrew, had the bunny hills, and the big ass loop. It was awesome. Yeah, I think it came out in 2001. I think that's when California Adventure opened. So yeah, it's like 20 years old now. But they didn't seem to be looking like they were doing anything for its 20th birthday party. Just like how they apparently didn't do anything for its 10th birthday party. Because I saw videos taken from some jerk with a camera who was there for that, and he's like, "Yeah, no, they're not doing anything. Just some work balls." I'm a little sad that It's a Small World was closed because I really wanted to take the baby on that because it's a very sweet ride. I don't care what anybody says. The song is perfectly fine. It's a nice, sweet ride with a nice, sweet message. And I just wanted to take the baby on it. But it was closed because they were doing renovations and then the building flooded. So now they have to do more renovations. Sad. Sad times. Hello, person in poop hole country. I guarantee your country's not as bad as you think it is. America may have some great amusements, but I think that's all we really got going for us. Our amusements. And our food. We got good food here, too. Depends on where you go. I also wanted to take the kids on Dumbo, but my older kid is a scaredy cat and got scared just going up on the carousel, the merry-go-round with the horses on it. Got scared just being put up on one of the horses. Panicked, they had to stop the ride for her to come off. There was no way I'd be able to get her on Dumbo, because Dumbo goes up. Dumbo goes up. So she would not have liked that. Which is a shame, because I really wanted to get a picture of me with the kids on Dumbo to send to my my bio dad, who has a picture of me and him when I was 4 riding Dumbo. Because he took me to a Disney park when I was 4. So I found out some details of the death of a friend of mine from my other job. She went in to get a Brazilian butt lift surgery and didn't go to a very world-renowned person to do it. And the surgery was done incorrectly, and it killed her. Basically, she went to a cheaper back alley plastic surgeon kind of place instead of a world-renowned plastic surgeon place. For money reasons, obviously, but unfortunately, that is a risk that happens when you don't want to spend the extra money and go someplace that's a bit safer. But not that I'm blaming her. She didn't know. She honestly didn't know better. She just wanted to get the surgery, and it sounded like a good deal to her, and she heard good things about this doctor, and she's like, okay, I'm going to go for it. And then she went in and didn't come out. So, really sucks. R.I.P. Diamond. R.I.P. We all still miss you. Because Diamond was good people. She was really good people. She was very funny. I made a whole character based on her. She's a succubus. You should look her up. Yep, if you want to see my tribute audio to my friend, just look up Diamond's Dream on my channel, and that's my tribute to her. Because she always wanted to be a character in one of my stories. I didn't know her super duper well. I only hung out with her at work. But some friends of mine were really, really close to her. So my heart also really goes out to them. Because they were torn apart by it. Yes, these streams are automatically archived. They all are. Yep, they're all archived. YouTube doesn't automatically save streams. You actually have to put that in your stream settings to have it saved. Otherwise, once you stop streaming, it just doesn't save. Unless you yourself saved it with your OBS or whatever and then upload it yourself. Yeah, my grandmother on my mom's side, who I was very, very close to when I was a child, even well into my young adult years, I used to talk to her all the time. I didn't really stop talking to her until um, not long after my grandfather died, and then she sold their house and went to assisted living. Basically, I didn't really stop talking to her until she went into assisted living, which was a few years ago. But we used to be really close, and I heard from my uncle that her uh, health is getting worse, her mind's starting to go, and he wants me and my mama and the kids to come visit as soon as my mama's health makes it so she can travel fully again, to go up to where my grandmother is to visit with her, because it might be our last chance to visit with her while she still has at least some semblance of alertness as to the world around her and not completely locked up in her mind. But I just know when she does go, it's going to completely shatter me. Like, if all of a sudden I just out of nowhere stop streaming, stop uploading with like no warning, that's probably why. I got the news that my grandmother passed, and I shut down, because I guarantee that's what's going to happen. When she passes, I'm going to shut down for a while, because it's just how I am when I process grief over someone that I've been close to my entire life. Oh, thanks for that. Thank you. I appreciate it. It's just sometimes when I'm dealing with really heavy personal stuff, I like to be alone, at least for a little while. And then I seek out company from others for comfort and whatnot. But after the initial shock, I like to just be by myself to organize my thoughts, basically. And I keep myself from doing anything stupid. I was talking about my grandmother. Her health is taking a turn, and my uncle wants my mom, me, and the kids to come visit soon, while she still at least has some alertness left in her, where she at least would recognize us. And that trip could very well be the last time we would see her still alive. It is what it is. She's in her mid-90s. She's lived a long, fulfilling life. She might have lived longer if she didn't develop health issues after my grandfather passed, because she spent so much time caring and fussing over him when he got really sick that she stopped taking care of herself. To the point where she got into a car accident that broke bones and such, and she had to have surgeries. And still, even she just soldiered through the pain to keep taking care of my grandfather instead of taking care of herself. I love you all too. Mwah. Mwah. My family's been talking a lot about death and stuff lately because I don't know why. I think it's because everyone's getting old. My mother has rheumatoid arthritis and some other things going on, and she's been told that that's going to cut years off her life. So she was saying she'll be lucky to make it to 80. And 80, that's still pretty good. 80 is still a pretty good, fulfilled life. That's actually about the national average to live to be about 80. So it's not too bad. Because with what ails me, I've been told by numerous doctors, my life expectancy... Oh, thank you for your Ko-fi donation. Thank you. I will check it in a moment. But thank you very much. But yes, so with what's going on with me is I've been told by several doctors that unless medical science and stuff really, really improves over the years, I'll be lucky to make it to my 60s before my mind completely goes, and I'll be literally begging for the end. So basically, unless something happens in the military, and I pray it doesn't happen, Husbando is going to outlive me. So I hope he's ready for that. Hey, Lexi. Good morning. Don't worry, there's still plenty of years. Medical science can very well improve. Medications can improve. And I won't wind up like my friend's mom, who's in her 60s and has completely literally lost her mind. Maybe, 20 years from now, they'll make it more manageable. And so someone can live to be in their 80s with it and not go down the deep end. So I like to joke and say, oh, I'm 31. I'm in my midlife crisis now. I should go buy a sports car. I don't have the money for a sports car, but I should make impulsive financial decisions like anyone else in a midlife crisis. I'm not a big fan of Mini Coopers. I want a Honda Pilot. Or a Kia, I think it's called a Kia Carnival. Something nice that can fit all the kids. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. Yeah, my chair is noisy. I'm sorry my chair is so noisy. Anyone willing to do a quick super chat? I just want to see if I finally have it rigged so it'll pop up on the screen if someone super chats. So I've been trying to tinker with that, but I'm not sure if it works yet or not. Man, back when Practical Folks streamed, when they did their Drunk Disney streams, I used to give them so many super chats. And one of their streams was on my birthday, so I was using my birthday money to give them super chats. Same for Rob Gavigan's streams. I used to super chat him too. Let me check him with something.
Okay. I hear.
Oh, hey, I think it did come up on the screen. Hang on. Nope, you're not too late. No such thing as being too late for stream. Not sure if I saw anything pop up on the screen, but I know it showed up in the thing, which is good, but I thought I had a thing where it would pop up on the screen. Let me check. That's why. For some reason, my alert box deactivated. Yeah, it's usually supposed to also show up as like a alert, but for some reason my thing decided to turn my alert box off. I don't know why. It's very dumb of it. So I'm gonna test it myself. supposed to let me know when there's super chats. Yeah, I was already at Disney. It was good. It was good. It worked! I got it to work! Yay, finally! Finally worked. I got some souvenirs. I got stuff from I got stuff from various different areas of the park, mostly for the kids. And then I got stuff for Husbando. Got him a couple little things. I didn't really get myself anything though. Sorry that took so long to tinker. I was trying to figure out why it wasn't doing the do. The little fox. It's just my little fox. Usually I keep the fox in the background to symbolize little fox being in the same room as me, but she's not currently. She's currently in bed, but I just like having my little fox around. Little fox, little fox, little fox, little fox. I have at least one or two more planned for the mummy storyline. But I'm gonna be taking it slow, so I'm not just dumping stuff all at once. There are plans for Ruby's story. It's just I'm taking a break from my older stories to work on some new ones. And I don't know, like, just there's a lot of one-shots I want to do. That I just get these ideas. I just want to get them out of my head and out into space. Not everything I do has a long, complicated story attached to it. I just want to do it. You'll see. I'm not giving away any spoilers. We're not looting the mummy girl. We're not looting her. Yes, by all means, go to sleep. Sleep is good for you. Especially because it's almost 1 in the morning for me. We're the same person, basically. You can call me either. But I am Kitti right now. Like, I got the kitty ears and everything.
Hey, howdy, hey. Yes, have a good night too. Enjoy the content stuff. Enjoy the audios. That is a shelf of some kind. So, excuse me. If you have any questions for me or about content that doesn't involve spoilers, feel free to ask away and I'll try to answer for you. Have a good night. Sweet dreams. Bye. Bye-bye. Mwah. Another Yandere Nurse roleplay. Maybe. I did one fairly recently, so I don't want to, like, make too many at once, you know? I don't want to overwhelm people. Yes, my ASMR mic got fixed by my husband. We're not sure how long it's going to hold. That's the problem. So the fix is temporary. I have hiccups. Hiccups are weird. Favorite story I've done so far? It's a tie between Ruby, Takara, and Aiko's whole story arc. I like that. I like those stories. The forest story was fun to do. Don't get me wrong, but it involved a lot of characters, and it was very hard for me to keep up with everybody and everything at times. Ah, there's a ghost. Yeah, I'm gonna do some mushy stuff in the future.
Well, if no one has any more questions or comments for me, I'm gonna go watch some Disney Plus until I fall asleep. Because it is now after 1 in the morning for me. And I should probably get to bed soon. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go watch some Disney Plus until I fall asleep. Maybe put on The Incredibles. I do like The Incredibles. I might pop back on tomorrow if tomorrow's a slow day. I'll see what the family's plans are. But if everything is slow and quiet, I might hop back on tomorrow to chat with y'all during the day. Anyway, thanks so much for hanging out with me. Thanks to those of you who chatted, super chatted, donated, all that. I really appreciate you. I love you. Remember to stay awesome. Mwah. Mwah. I love you all. Very, very much. More than I can say, really. Because I really do appreciate you all. Okay? Bye, 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 bye. Bye, 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 bye. Meow, meow. Hara, hara. Hara, hara.